Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and today is day 5 of my doing things, facing things that I have been avoiding. Day 5 of facing things that I've been avoiding. So I'm pretty sure my list of things that I've been avoiding is growing exponentially, and I had some more ideas of things that I've been avoiding. Kind of woke up with the ideas of things that I should be doing that I've been avoiding, and then I completely forgot about them, and I did not do them. So I kind of woke up when I was thinking about family history and genealogy and doing temple work um, for my ancestors, for my noble ancestors, assuming I have any of them. I'm sure I do, actually, but I'm sure we all do. But I just was thinking I need to do that today, and I didn't. It's what happens when I wake up in the morning and I don't think about things, and I didn't do. I didn't I didn't balance my checkbook yesterday and I got paid and I had to go grocery shopping after work today. So I got up this morning and I kind of made the extra time to do my budget, balance my checkbook, and keep track of my money, which I didn't really want to do, but I did. And this probably belongs in my video of doing things I don't want to do, but I did anyway. But as far as avoiding things goes, I didn't realize how much I'm avoiding things. I seriously, I don't pay attention to that until I started doing this. And so I don't think I have a really good example of something I did that I was avoiding. Um, I did, I did get an email about a possible job, and they sent me like a contract. It's a part-time contracted job, so it'd be like an independent contractor. It'd be something I could do on the side on top of the job that I'm already doing, but I don't know that it would be that I would make enough or that there would be enough work that I could actually do it as a full-time job in lieu of the job that I'm actually doing. I don't have enough information about it, but I also don't like reading contracts, but instead of avoiding it like I would normally do, I actually I attempted to avoid it, to be perfectly honest. I was like, oh, it's a contract and I've got 96 hours, which is basically 4 days. So I'm like, I can do this tomorrow or Sunday or Monday and I'm good. I don't have to do it today. So I was like, oh, I'm not doing this today. And I'm not doing this on my phone. And then I also got some voicemail messages, which I listened to, but I just saved them so I could return the phone calls later. I still need to return those phone calls because I have not done that. Um, but then I tried to take a nap today and it didn't work. I was almost asleep and then my phone rang and then I answered the phone and nobody was there, which is really annoying because then I couldn't go back to sleep. And then my brain was like, oh, but you have to do this contract. You have to do this thing. And I was like, no, I don't have to do this thing. I'm going to sleep. And I argued with my brain for a while and then I gave up and I actually read the contract. Now, I'm one of those people that doesn't read contracts. I don't read the fine lines, the small print or any of those things. It says sign, it says click here, and I just do it. I don't even read it. I just do it. And I'm like, there you go, done. So I don't ever do that sort of a thing. So today I just actually did all of that. So instead of avoiding something that I would normally avoid, that I attempted to avoid, I actually did it today. I read through the entire contract and then sign the entire contract, and then we'll see. I may or may not actually do it. And I know at this point I don't actually have to do anything other than yeah, so it's not set in stone, nothing's set in stone. I know that. So I'm like, okay, I still don't know all the details about the job. I don't know when it would be starting, where I would be working, what the hours would be. I don't know any of it. So I was like, this was just mostly rules and regulations and the fact that I would be a contracted employee and not a salaried or hourly employee. And so it's just based on whatever I do for the job. And so I kind of get to set my own hours. I just basically get to say this is when I'm available. And they say, oh, good. You said you're available. We got work for you. You're available. We don't got work for you. You're SOL. That's kind of how it works. So anyway, that's kind of what I did. I felt bad, like I didn't do something. And then I noticed tonight I stayed up really late. And even I was like, I didn't I don't know that it was a conscious thing to stay up really late. I think it's just because it's Friday. And every time I know it's Friday, Friday means I get to sleep in on Saturday. And since I get to sleep in, that means I get to stay up late. And I'm a night owl, so I just naturally want to stay up late. So it doesn't matter that I'm tired. It doesn't matter that I should go to bed at a decent hour on a Friday night, or that I should be consistent and then I could actually just sleep in and actually feel rested instead of still getting the same 5 hours of sleep that I always do because I still have to get up and do other things. None of those things resonates in my brain. It's just like, oh, it's Friday. And so I guess, in spite of the fact that I still have a headache and I didn't get a very good nap or any of those other things, I was kind of like, it's Friday. I don't feel like doing anything else. So I'm just not going to do anything, but I'm not going to. I don't know where my brain went. So I just ended up avoiding making my videos, avoiding getting ready for bed because it was too early, because it's a Friday. So I kind of feel like today is a fail day as far as like facing things that I've been avoiding. I was like, didn't do a very good job of that today. Gotta do better. But I still wanted to make a video. I just wanted to be honest with where I'm at. And the fact that I'm just recognizing that I did that. I literally just like I did make a video of my book, and then I just another chapter of my book, and then I just started, because I was on my phone, and I started scrolling through Facebook on my phone, and I started scrolling through videos, and then if my phone battery hadn't died, I don't know what I would have done, because I didn't have like a plan or a timing or anything. It's like I have all night because it's Friday night, which isn't necessarily true. So like 9 o'clock at night, I'm gonna make dinner. I made dinner at 9 o'clock tonight. I had lunch at 2 o'clock this afternoon. I didn't even feel hungry, which is a really sad part. I was like, I know I'm hungry. I know I need to eat. I don't even feel hungry. I was just so tired. I just want to curl up and go to sleep. But I did not let myself go to sleep because I needed to write in my journal and I needed to make videos. But because I didn't want to write in my journal, I was trying to write in my journal while I was watching TV. That doesn't work very well because I kept stopping writing in my journal to watch what was on the TV, and I tried to go back to writing in my journal. And two problems with that is, one, I lost my train of thought, so I couldn't remember where I was at. And two, my handwriting is really bad. So when I tried to read it to refresh my memory as to where I was at, I couldn't remember. So it's not as helpful to me to have something going on in the background when I'm trying to journal. I need to turn off the noises and turn off the distractions. And I'm not very good at that. So I kind of wrote in my journal by trying to avoid writing in my journal, which was not good. And then, of course, all of that just meant that I stayed up even later than I would have. And then I got to make my videos. So, and this is kind of a detrimental backwards video. I feel like, seriously, it's like here I am trying to avoid doing all the things that I know I need to do, and I end up staying up later and I end up hurting myself because I'm not getting enough sleep, and I'm just getting more tired and not making any sense because I didn't get any sleep. And so this is what happens when I avoid things in my life. I don't get sleep. I stay up too late. I get sucked into other distractions because I'm trying to avoid doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I don't even know what it was that I was supposed to be doing because I have a list a mile long or longer of things that I could be doing. And it's trying to decide which one am I willing to do, which one is the most important to do. Okay, which one's the most important to do doesn't ever really matter to me. It's more or less which one has the soonest deadline. That's or the expired deadline. I'm like, what's past due? What's most urgent? What am I most willing to do? That's kind of what my motivation is. And if there's none of those things that are up there, I'm like, nothing's past due, nothing is urgent, nothing has to be done right this second, and nothing is interesting me at the moment, then nothing gets done. And that is a struggle with having an ADHD brain. It's like I didn't even realize that had something to do with ADHD. I just thought that was me. I just always struggle to figure out, well, what am I supposed to do? And I'm like, I'm just bored and I need something to do. So I find ways to entertain myself, watching TV, playing games, making up stories in my head. Probably should have been typing up stories. That would have been a better thing to do with my time today. But I have technology. I have games on my phone, and I will play games on my phone and watch TV and make up stories in my head, and I will have all of those things going at the same time. And that works for me. But then I don't do any of the other things I need to be doing because I have too many distractions. So tonight I had too many distractions to avoid all the other things that could have been done. Ooh, I remember something I did that I've been avoiding doing. I totally forgot until right now. I have these little, like, I guess they're called Russian dolls. I don't know what they are. The little stackable dolls where you put them inside one inside of the other and they close up. And I've been meaning to ask my neighbor, but I'm really kind of shy and I don't like just going and knocking on his door and I don't know his phone number. I don't have any of that information, but like I literally met him because he just randomly came over and saw somebody in my house and he knocked on my door and introduced himself to me. I was like, hi. And so we just see each other outside when I'm going for walks or he's outside at the same time and we just say hi to each other. I think one time I knocked on his door to give him something for Christmas, just, to be neighborly and nice. But and I think another time I was just walking by and he invited me in and we chatted for a while and it was nice. But I haven't, other than that, I haven't really interacted a whole lot with him. But I know that he does woodwork and stuff and he might have the tools because one of the little dolls was stuck inside the other one and I couldn't get it out and it was driving me crazy. And I've been avoiding going over and asking him if he could do that for me, like for the longest time. So today I came home from my walk and he just happened to be outside and we started chatting and I was like, "Ooh," I was like, "Can you do this with my doll?" So I did. I asked him, I came in my house and he was able to fix it for me and it made me so happy because now I can actually put them together and take them apart without worrying about them being stuck. And I don't remember how long they've been stuck for. I've just always kept them separate so they wouldn't get stuck. And then my friend that's moving in with me, when she was moving my stuff around, she stacked them all up and they got stuck again. And I'd forgot that they were stuck, and that's why I didn't stack them together. And so then I had to go. So, like I said, it's been that way for months. Maybe not months, but at least about a month anyway. And so I finally just had the courage today to ask him. So that's another thing that I've been avoiding doing. Yay, I did something I was avoiding doing, and I forgot that I did something I was avoiding doing. Because yeah, I need to be better at that. But at least I did get some things done today, and I need to remember to look at the things that I've been doing and getting done and focusing on the gratitude and the positive things because it's so much easier for me to focus on all the things that I have left undone. And that's where I get overwhelmed, and that's where I have too many things to do and I have no place to start and I have no idea what to do. And so then I just do nothing, which is kind of what I did this afternoon or this evening rather. But anyway, that's the only thing I can think of that I did that I've been avoiding today. So yay, I did something. That makes me happy. And I apologize. It took all of that rambling for me to come up with something, but I'm grateful I did. I will try to do better in the future to actually pay attention to what I'm doing during the day so that I can make my videos a little bit more succinct because I think people like the shorter videos and I always make the longer ones. I always ramble. Ugh, it is my lot in life. I ramble. I like to talk. So thank you for listening to me. Thank you for watching my videos. If you like my videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you like them too. And if you have similar issues or problems like I do and you want to share in the comments, I'm all for reading comments at this point as well. And that's all I have for today. So I hope you have a great day full of gratitude and maybe face something that you've been avoiding and see if it helps you feel better too.